Welcome to Alchemist of Self, Unleashing Your Magical Potential, the podcast that takes you on a transformative journey to discover your true power within. I'm your host, Michelle Wistuba, and together we'll explore the realms of mindset, spirituality, mysticism, and so much more. My loves, I hope you are doing amazing. Today is the full moon in Aquarius, and it's a supercharged full moon also. So I hope you're getting all magical and mystical and doing your rituals and practices and letting go of anything that is no longer fucking serving you and releasing it over to La Luna, our moon mother. And really, today, I'm wanting to speak about self-seduction and how that relates to, boosting our self-confidence and truly living into our highest selves, into our most authentic expression, into the way that we want to embody our true, expressions, really, is what it comes down to, but being the embodiment of it, not just performing it whenever we are around others or whenever we, go out in public, but actually being like seduced and turned on by our own authentic embodiment in the privacy of our home, also like behind closed doors, making sure that you are authentic to yourself and feeling fucking good for yourself and turning yourself the fuck on before anybody else and showing up for yourself before anybody else. So really what I wanted to touch on today, keeping it short and sweet, but this is really what felt true and aligned to speak about today, and something that myself and my co-host Sol were speaking about over the weekend on our virtual retreat that we've been hosting monthly from January until now, but we are actually shutting it down and taking some time to refine it, and we are going to be relaunching it more powerful, more potent, more pleasurable, more fucking sexy, more impactful. So keep your eye on that relaunch. It is fucking delicious, and it's going to be even more delicious. So, but really the theme that we had that we hosted over the weekend was about self-love and self-seduction, and just making sure that we are coming back to ourselves, to our own pleasure, our own power, our own authenticity. And one that I have personally been very much working with for a few years now is the way that we are authentically showing up for ourselves when nobody's watching. And making sure that we're seducing ourselves with the way that we dress or the way that we behave at home with our own self and our own solitude, that it matches the way that we then show up for the rest of the world also. And basically making sure that the way that we feel in our own body, in our own privacy, in our own expression is always authentic, and anybody that gets to witness that is just fucking lucky that they get to witness us in our most authentic expression, in our most honorable, genuine, seductive energy that we just emit and embody, because we're so fucking true to ourselves and are so fucking turned on by ourselves. And really it's about looking at the way that, how are you wanting to dress, for example? How do you want to present yourself? And are you doing that for yourself at home when you're alone and you look in the mirror and like, God damn, like I look fucking good, and you're just fully fucking feeling yourself and, staying true to yourself with this. And like for example, if you've got any fucking holy socks or undies that are just holding on by the thread, or you got some fucking oil stained joggers or whatever else that is not matching the frequency of who you truly are, the worthy part of yourself, like, darling, you deserve so much better than holy socks. So throw that shit out. Make sure that you are fully embracing your worthiness, embracing your divinity, and embracing how fucking stunning you are, and just really matching your own energy, matching your own frequency of your worthiness, because you fucking deserve it. And so really looking at like what is no longer in alignment to who you are and who you're becoming, and making sure you're authentic and you feel fucking good with yourself. Are you being true to yourself, or are you just putting on masks when others are around, or when you are on camera, or when you go out and socialize, or when you have people over? And then when nobody's watching, you just slob out. And does that feel good? And here's the key, right? Like, this is something I live to. Like, okay, right now, I'm definitely not wearing the comfiest shit. I mean, a corset, like, I can just breathe. But usually, when I'm wearing my clothes, and I fucking love style, like, style has been such a massive, creative, and authentic expression of myself for as long as I can remember. I've been very experimental with my style. I can have, like, fucking 3 different personas in one day with my style expression, and yeah, it's just been a very, very big part of my, yeah, just who I am. And so I love style, and really it's all about comfort for me nowadays, to be honest. Like, you know, most of the times, like, if you follow me over at Creative Chameleon, and sometimes I share, obviously, like, I mean, I dress like the way that I dress anyway and show up on the Rebel Witch Instagram page also, but more so I show, like, my style, you know, videos and pictures very heavily on Creative Chameleon page, which is my creative expressions with my makeup artistry and style and modeling and whatever else, creativity, art, painting, jewelry. But yeah, like, if you see there, like, you know, I look stylish, if I say so myself, but I'm very comfortable. Like, I love to get stuff that feels really comfortable. Like, usually, apart from right now, would feel like almost like I'm wearing pajamas or whatever, but they look bomb as fuck, you know? So this is the thing, like, just because you are refining and claiming your worthiness by the way that you look after yourself and seduce yourself with the way that you allow yourself to dress for yourself at home in privacy. And even if you are just hanging out on the couch, you don't have to look like a slob or feel like a slob. Like, you can still be cozy as fuck, but making sure that it looks good and feels good to you. Like, you walk past the mirror at home and you're like, damn, like, I love what's going on here, you know? Like, it can still be joggers and whatever else, but something that I recommend as well, and it doesn't have to be so strict, and this can also change over time, but is actually creating a mood board for yourself even today. Like, start creating a mood board of what style resonates with you. Like, go on Pinterest. Pinterest is an amazing search engine because the algorithm really works in your favor with whatever you've searched and keeps giving you more of that. So I love Pinterest for this, for creating aesthetics and mood boards, etc. But really start looking at, like, what colors do you want to have in your wardrobe, and making sure that when you're out shopping or whatever, like, that's the colors you kind of stick to, you know, and then it'll be so much easier to style yourself when you know what looks good on you, what feels fucking good, what activates you, and knowing that you've kind of got a color scheme. So for me, for example, I did this about a year ago when I really started, like, refining, like, okay, what do I want my aesthetic to be, my wardrobe to be that makes me feel really fucking good. And also I'm kind of matching it with my brand as well, so that everything is authentically me. Like, it's not like one separate thing, what my brand is and then what my personal life is. Like, it's all the same thing, all comes together. And so for me, the mood board I put together it's got colors like purple, red, black and white, like either checkered black and white, checkerboard, or stripes, or black, or like a citrus lime green. Like, those are the colors that I chose as my mood board. And then, yeah, like from there, now my wardrobe is starting to look more and more in alignment to what I had envisioned for myself. And it's really fucking fun, and I love it. And it makes it so much easier when you're shopping as well. Like, you know directly what colors you're looking at. That helps you so much to stylize yourself too. But yeah, just really making sure that you are doing this for yourself, making that effort in your appearance for your own pleasure, your own seduction, your own turn on, even in your own privacy. And like I said, otherwise you're always performing for others and you're not being authentic to yourself. So seduce yourself before anybody else. And if you do put together a mood board, I would love to see what you come up with. So you can either email down below, or message me, DM me over at Creative Chameleon or over at The Rebel Witch. And I would fucking love to see your mood board and get creative with this and have fun with it and seduce yourself, bitch. Much love.